Hello, Viking fans. That is the Viking horn. And this is the VikingsOwn Network, the 13th episode. We're going to start off with questions once again with Terrance.
Question time, you guys. First question is from Trains Rule 5. This question is, why 18?
A lot of people think I chose the number 18 because of Sidney Rice, but actually, I wore number 18 for football in high school. That is the reason I chose the number 18.
Okay, our next question is from Badgers Packers 12. His question is, who is your favorite Badger of all time?
Well, you would expect me to say none here, but I'm actually going to choose one. I choose Darrell Bevell. He was a quarterback for the Badgers, unfortunately, but he was the offense coordinator for the Vikings until last year. I'm sorry, this year. Now he's in Seattle.
Okay, my favorite is Ron Dane, because, I was only 10 when he played, so it wasn't like I was a huge sports fan then.
I was.
Oh yeah, you were. And it's not like I cared that much then. I'm a new sports fan, but what I think is he brings pride to the Big Ten. All-time leading rusher, Big Ten power.
But he played for Wisconsin.
That is true. That is true.
Anyways, what is the next question?
This one is from STL Sports News. This question is, how much do you like hockey?
In Minnesota, we all love hockey. In high school, in college, in the NHL, everybody loves hockey. Now, we talk about football a lot more because football is the dominant sport just about everywhere.
I was never a huge NHL fan until recently, but I played hockey my whole life. I played pee-wee hockey. I played it a lot. Now I follow it.
Yeah. Everyone in Minnesota really loves hockey. It's a passion here. It's hockey state.
Okay. Our last question is from Illini for Life 1. His question is, will the Gophers win another game this year? And if they do, who will they beat?
Well, of course they're going to win another game this year. Who do you think they'll beat next?
I think we have a good chance of winning 4 to 5 more games this year. And I think we'll beat Iowa.
Who hates Iowa?
We hate Iowa! We will beat Iowa for sure. That's my guaranteed. What's your guaranteed?
I agree that we'll beat Iowa because we beat them last year, even though we had a poor season. So why aren't we going to beat them this year? We are. And I think we'll win a couple more games. I'm not just going to handpick the games we win and lose because that's not who I am. Even though I made a prediction for the season on my channel, I really don't have an opinion like that.
Okay, now we're going to talk about Vikings' first win of the year.
Yes, the Vikings dominated the Arizona Cardinals 34-10. It was over after the first quarter.
VikingsOwn, in 2 sentences, describe to me your feelings after that game.
Viking pride. That is what I have to say.
Yes. And now, Adrian Peterson, 3 touchdowns, 29 carries, 122 yards. Amazing.
Yes, the running game got the job done completely. Who needs to pass when you can run like that? We can win 34-10 without even passing great.
Yep, these passing stats, they're not great. 10 for 21, 169 yards, no touchdowns, but it gets the job done. No picks, it gets the job done. It gets the job done.
It gets the job done because you don't even need to throw it a lot.
No, you do not. You need to give it to Adrian Peterson 29 times a game, and you go undefeated. That's our problem.
That's what we struggle with.
We realize that McNabb isn't great, but he gets the job done. I love McNabb. He gets the job done.
That's all we need is someone to get the job done.
Okay, and Stanford, 2 picks, unsung hero of the defense, amazing.
Yes, people were talking about the weak safeties for the Vikings. No.
3 picks, great defense. Jared Allen, great man.
Great talent. Amazing defensive end.
Next week, Soldier Field, Chris Collinsworth.
Sunday night.
Chris Collinsworth with the mic. We can win our second game and be tied with the Bears and be in great position for a wild card then. And then with wins, we win the North.
Then we have the Packers. Look out because we're hot. If we beat the Bears, I know the Packers are going to be worried because you don't want to mess with a talented not only talented, but hot Viking team, and they might just have to deal with that.
Yes. Skull. Hey, VikingsOwn, do you know what 1-1-1 means?
It means we have, as the Wild, 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 overtime loss shootout.
Correct!
Wild.
Do you know who has 3 points?
The Wild?
No, Danny. Heatley has 3 points for the Wild. And do you know how many goals were given up per game?
How many, Terrance?
2.29. That's Wild talk. Quickly.
Now, what to talk about, Terrance?
Well, do you want to guess the scores of this weekend?
Yes, let's make it a good game. Prediction time.
Okay.
Time of predictions.
Arizona State, Oregon. What's the score?
Well, Oregon is likely to be without Darren Thomas, their quarterback, and LaMichael James, their potential Heisman running back. So, that makes it more likely that Arizona State can win, which is why I picked the upset. Arizona State will win the game 27-23.
Is an easy one. Arizona State 7, Oregon 42, no doubt. Next game we're going to pick is the Bears Vikings.
Well, the Vikings just got over a dominant win over the Cardinals. The Bears just got over a loss to the Detroit Lions.
The Lions?
Well, they are 5-0.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
They're still not there yet. Anyways, I think the Vikings are going to win this. I think they're going to sack Cutler. Jared Allen's going to get about 3 or 4 sacks. I say the Vikings win 28-14.
Another easy one. Why are we asking such easy ones?
Well, you're
Vikings
asking them.
win 24-3. Okay, next one. Defending Big Ten champs, Ohio State versus undefeated Illinois Illini.
I am going to pick Ohio State in this one. I think Illinois is overrated. They haven't beaten anyone really good yet. They're ranked just because they're undefeated, but they've gotten lucky in a lot of games. Ohio State is not very good this year, but I still think they win just because of the it factor.
Okay, I get it, but I think Illinois goes 7-0 with a stunning 34-31 victory.
My score on the game will be 31-18.
What's
Ohio
that?
State.
What's that? Shout out time?
Shout out time? Already?
I forgot to mention this last episode, so this shout out is this week. My shout out is to SMU. What a victory 2 weeks ago against TCU.
My shout out is to field goal posts. What would we do without them?
Yes, what would we do without them? You guys, I think this is about time to wrap up our show.
Gotta love it.
See you
Viking
guys.
horn. Love the Viking horn. Love the Vikings. Love everything Minnesota. Hockey state. Football state. Sports state. VikingsOwn out.